was 7 minutes after midnight. The dog was lying on the grass in the middle of the lawn in front of Mrs. Shear's house.
Get away from my dog!
Its eyes were closed, looked as if it was running on its side, the way dogs run when they think they are chasing a cat in a dream. This dog was not running, or asleep. The dog was dead.
Get away from my dog!
There was a garden fork sticking out of it. The dog's name was Wellington, belonged to Mrs. Shears, was our friend. She lived on the opposite side of the road, 2 houses to the left.
Get away from my dog!
My name is Christopher John Francis Boone. I know the countries of the world and the capital cities, and every prime number up to 7,507.
Get away from my dog! For Christ's sake!
After 12 and a half minutes, a policeman arrived, with a big orange leaf stuck to the bottom of his shoe, which was poking out from one side. This is good, Christopher. It's quite exciting. I like the details. They make it more realistic. He stood next to me. He said to me,
Young man, would you like to tell me what's going on here?
I do not tell lies. Mother used to say this was because I was a good person. It's not because I'm a good person. It's because I can't tell lies.
The dog's dead.
I had got that far.
I think someone killed the dog.
How old are you?
My age is 15 years and 3 months and 2 days.
What exactly are you doing in this garden?
I'm talking to you.
No, what were you doing in the garden in the first place?
I could see Wellington in the garden. It looked like someone had tried to plant him.
Did you try to plant the dog?
No, I did not. I like dogs.
Did you kill the dog?
I did not kill the dog.
Is that your garden fork?
No.
Okay. I can see you're upset about this. I'm going to ask you...
Oh,
terrific. Young man! I'm going to ask you once more to stop making that noise. Young man! I'm arresting you for assaulting a police officer. You have the right to remain silent and to get in the back of my police car before I seriously lose my right.
I find people confusing. This is for 2 main reasons. The first main reason is that people often talk without using any words. Siobhan says that if you raise one eyebrow, it can mean lots of different things. It can mean I want to do sex with you. I never said that.
yes, you did.
I didn't use any words, Christopher.
You did on September the 12th last year at first break.
It can also mean I think what you just said was very stupid.
Do you empty your pockets onto the desk, please, Christopher?
Is that in case I have anything in them that I could use to kill myself or escape or attack a police officer with?
That's right.
I've got this Swiss Army knife, but I only use that for doing odd jobs, not for stabbing things or hurting people.
Jolly good. And, take your watch off, please, Christopher.
No,
Excuse me.
I need my watch to know exactly what time it is.
Would you take your watch off, please, Christopher? Take it off. Take it off. Give it here. All right. You can keep it, that's fine. Have you got any family, Christopher?
Yes,
And who is your family?
father and mother. The mother's dead. And also Uncle Terry, who lives in Sunderland. He's my father's brother. And my grandparents too, but 3 of them are dead. And Grandma Burton lives in a home because she has senile dementia and thinks that I'm someone on television.
Okay. Have you got your father's phone number, Christopher?
Christopher? I could see the Milky Way as we drove towards the town centre. Could you? Some people think the Milky Way is a long line of stars, but it isn't. It's a huge disk of stars, millions of light years across, and our solar system is at the outer edge of that disk. For a long time, scientists were puzzled by the fact that the sky is dark at night, even though there are millions of stars in the universe, and there must be a star in every direction you look in, so the sky should be full of starlight. And then they worked out that the universe was expanding, that all the stars were rushing away from one another after the Big Bang, and the further the stars were away from us, the faster they were moving, some of them nearly as fast as the speed of light, which is why their light has never reached us. Is that right? And then, when the universe has finished expanding, all the stars will slow down like a ball that's been thrown into the air, and they'll gradually begin to move towards the centre of the universe again, slowly at first, and then gradually faster and faster, until when we look up into the night sky, we will know that the world is about to end, because all we'll be able to see is the blazing light of billions and billions of stars, all falling. Terrific.
Christopher, Mr. Booth, could you come here, please?
Are you going to interview me and record the interview?
No, I don't think there'll be any need for that. I've spoken to your father here. He said you didn't mean to hit the policeman. Did you?
Yes, I did.
But you didn't mean to hurt the policeman.
No, I didn't mean to hurt the policeman. I just wanted him to stop touching me.
Did you kill the dog, Christopher?
No, I like dogs.
You know that it's wrong to lie to me, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. I'll give you a caution then.
Is that a piece of paper, like a certificate I can keep?
No. A caution means that we'll keep a record of what you did. You hit the policeman, but you didn't mean to hurt the policeman, and it was an accident.
But it wasn't an accident?
Christopher, please.
If you get into any more trouble, we'll take out this record and see what you've done. We'll take things much more seriously. Do you understand?
Yes.
Right.
The second main reason is that people often talk using metaphors. These are examples of metaphors.
I'm seriously going to lose my rag.
He was the apple of her eye. The dog was stone dead.
The skeleton was in the cupboard.
They had a real pig of a day.
Get back into your proper places, people.
The word metaphor means carrying something from one place to another. It's when you describe something for a word that it isn't. This means that the word metaphor is a metaphor. Sorry, this means that the word metaphor is a metaphor. Wow, that's clever.
It's true.
Yes, I think it should be called a lie, because a pig is not like a day, and people do not have skeletons in their cupboard. When I try to make an image of it in my head, it just confuses me. Because having an apple in your eye doesn't have anything to do with liking someone else.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't kill Wellington.
Christopher, I know. You've got to try and stay out of trouble, alright?
I didn't know I was going to get into trouble. I could see Wellington in the garden, and I went over to talk to him. I didn't know that someone had killed him.
Just try and keep your nose out of other people's business.
I'm going to find out who killed Wellington.
Were you listening to what I was saying, Christopher?
Yes, I was listening to what you were saying, but when someone gets murdered, you have to find out who did it and punish them.
The bloody dog, Christopher. The bloody dog.
I think dogs are important too.
Leave it.
Do you think the police will find out who did it and punish them?
I said leave it for God's sake.
Are you sad about Wellington getting killed?
Yes, Christopher. You could say that. Very well say that.
Mother died 2 years ago. I came home from school one day and no one answered the door, so I found the secret keys that we keep under the flower pot outside the kitchen window. Let myself into the house, wiped my feet on the mat and put my keys on the bowl on the table. I threw my bag down, hung my coat up by the kitchen fridge so we'd be ready for school the next day, and then gave 3 pellets of rat food to Toby. I then went upstairs, turned on my bedroom light, and played 6 games of Tetris, and got to level 38, which is my 4th best ever score. An hour later, Father came home from work.
Christopher, have you seen your mum?
No.
He went downstairs and started making some phone calls. I did not hear what he said. He came upstairs and said that he had to go out for a while, and he wasn't sure how long he was going to be. So if I needed anything, I should call him on his mobile phone. He was away for 2.5 hours. When he came back, I went downstairs.
Christopher, I'm afraid you won't be seeing your mother for a while.
Why not?
She's had to go into hospital.
Can we visit her?
No, she needs rest. She needs to be on her own.
Is it a psychiatric hospital?
No, it's an ordinary hospital. She has a problem with her heart.
We'll need to take food into her.
I'll take her some during the day while you're at school, and then I'll give it to the doctors and they can give it to your mum, okay?
But you can't cook?
I'll get her some of those ready-made things from Marks Spencer's. She likes those.
I'll make her a get well card. If I make her a get well card, will you take it into her tomorrow?
Yeah.
That evening, I bumped into Mrs. Shears. What are you doing here?
I came to tell you that I didn't kill Wellington, and that I'm going to find out who did.
Christopher, I really don't think I want to see you right now.
Do you know who killed
Can
Wellington?
you go now?
I wanted to see if the fork was in your shed.
If you don't go now, I'll call the police again.
Reverend Peters,
Yes, Christopher.
where is heaven?
Sorry.
Whereabouts in our universe exactly is it?
Well, it's not really in our universe. It's another kind of place altogether.
But there isn't anything outside our universe, Reverend Peters? There isn't another kind of place altogether. except there might be if you go through a black hole, but a black hole is what's called a singularity, which means it's impossible to find out what's on the other side, because the gravity of a black hole is so strong that electromagnetic waves like light can't get out of it, and electromagnetic waves are how we get information about things which are far away, and if everyone was on the other side of a black hole, then dead people would have to be fired into space on a rocket to get there, and they aren't, or people would notice.
Yes, well, when I say it's on another kind of place altogether, it's really just a manner of speaking. What I suppose it means is they're with God.
But where is God?
Jesus Christ. Can we talk about this another day when I have some more time, please?
The next day was Saturday. There's not much to do on Saturday unless Father takes me out on an outing to a boating trip or a garden centre. On this Saturday, England were playing Romania at football, which meant that we weren't going to go on to an outing, because Father wanted to watch the match on television. So I made a decision. I decided to do some more detection. I decided to go out on my own.
Can I help you?
Do you know who killed Wellington?
Who are you?
My name is Christopher Boone. I live at number 36. I know you. You're Mrs. Thompson.
I'm Mrs. Thompson's sister.
Do you know who killed Wellington?
Who is Wellington?
Wellington is Mrs. Shears's dog. Mrs. Shears is from number 41.
Someone killed her dog.
Yes, with a fork.
Jesus Christ.
A garden fork. Do you know who killed him?
Haven't got a clue.
Well, thank you for helping with my questions.
It's Christopher, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Do you know who killed Wellington?
No, I don't know, I'm sorry.
Did you see anything suspicious on Thursday evening which might be a clue?
Like what?
Like strangers, or the sound of people arguing?
I didn't, Christopher, no.
Do you know anyone who might want to make Mrs. Shears sad?
Perhaps you should be talking to your father.
I can't talk to my father, because he told me to keep my nose out of other people's business.
Maybe he has a point.
So you don't know anything which might be a clue?
No, you make sure you be careful.
I will do. Thank you for helping with my questions. Do you know who killed Wellington?
I'm afraid you're going to have to say that again. I'm a little deaf.
Do you know who killed Wellington?
I heard about that yesterday. Dreadful. Dreadful.
Do you know who killed him?
No, I don't.
Somebody must know who killed him, because the person who killed Wellington knows that they killed Wellington. Unless they were mad and didn't know what they were doing, or unless they had amnesia.
Well, I suppose you're probably right.
Thank you for helping with my investigation.
You're Christopher, aren't you?
Yes, I live at number 36.
We haven't talked before, have we?
No, I don't talk to strangers.
I see you every day, though, going to school. It's very nice of you to come and say hello, even if it's only because you're doing detective work.
Thank you.
Do you want to come in for tea?
I don't go into other people's houses.
Well, maybe I could bring some out here. Do you like lemon squash?
I only like orange squash.
Well, luckily, I have some of that too. And what about Battenberg?
I don't know because I don't know what Battenberg is.
Well, it's a type of cake. It has marzipan icing around the edge.
Is it that long cake with the square cross-section, which is divided into equally sized, alternately coloured squares?
Yes, I suppose you could probably describe it like that.
I think I'd like the pink squares, but I don't think I'd like the yellow squares because I don't like yellow, and I don't know whether I'd like marzipan because I don't know what marzipan is.
I'm afraid marzipan is yellow too. Perhaps I should just get some biscuits. Do you like biscuits?
Yes, some sorts of biscuits.
I'll go get a selection. You're very shy, aren't you, Christopher?
Yes, I'm not allowed to talk to you.
Well, don't worry, I'm not going to tell the police, and I'm not going to tell your father, because there's nothing wrong with having a chat. Having a chat is just being friendly, isn't it?
I don't do chatting.
Well, I bet you're very good at maths, though, aren't you?
Yes, I'm going to do A-level maths next month, and I'm going to get
Really?
an A grade.
Really?
Yes, I
A-level
don't tell
maths?
lies.
I didn't mean to suggest that you were lying. I didn't know if I heard you correctly. I'm a little deaf sometimes.
Yes, I remember you told me. I'm the first person from my school to do it, because my school's a special school.
Well, I am very impressed, and I do hope you get an A.
I will.
And the other thing I know about you is your favourite colour is not yellow.
No, and it's not blue either. My favourite colour is red, and metal colour. Do you know Mr. Shears?
Not really, no. I mean, I knew him well enough to say hello and talk to him a little in the street. But I didn't know much about him. I think he worked in a bank, the National Westminster in town.
I don't know where that is.
It's by the train station.
I don't know where the train station is either, because I only go out of my house when I'm on the school bus on the way to school.
Oh.
Did Mr. Shears kill Mother?
Kill her?
Yes. Did he kill Mother?
No, of course he didn't kill your mother.
But did he give her stress so that she had to go into hospital?
She had to go into hospital?
Yes, and it wasn't serious at first, but then she had a heart attack,
Oh my goodness.
and she died.
Oh my goodness. Christopher, I'm so sorry. I never realised. Look, I'm going to say something to you. You must promise not to tell anyone I told you this.
Why?
Christopher, please, just trust me. Before your mother died, she was very good friends with Mr. Shears.
I know.
No, Christopher, I don't think you do know. I mean, they were very good friends. Very, very good friends.
Do you mean that they were doing sex?
Yes, Christopher, this is exactly what I meant. I'm so sorry. I never meant to hurt you.
What is this?
It's a book I'm writing.
Is this true? Did you speak to Mrs. Alexander?
Yes.
Jeez. What did I tell you?
You told me not to go mentioning Mr. Shears' name in the house, and not to go asking Mrs. Shears or anybody about who killed that bloody dog, and not to go trespassing in other people's gardens, and not to go playing at this bloody ridiculous detective game. Except I haven't done any of those things. I was just talking to Mrs. Alexander about Mr. Shears.
Don't give me that bollocks, you little shit. You knew exactly what you were bloody doing. I've read the book, remember? What else did I tell you, Christopher?
I don't know.
Come on, you're the memory man. Not to go around sticking your nose into other people's business. And what do? You go around sticking your nose into other people's business, then raking up the past and sharing it with every Tom, Dick and Harry you bump into. What am I going to do with you, Christopher?
I was just talking to Mrs. Alexander, but it was Mrs. Alexander who...
Christopher, I'm sorry. I know I lose my rag occasionally, and I know I shouldn't, but I only do it because I want what's best for you. I don't want to see you getting into trouble, and I don't want to see you getting hurt. I love you, Christopher. Do you understand that I love you?
Where's my book?
Christopher, why have you got a bruise on the side of your face?
Because me and Dad had an argument, and he pushed me.
You scared of going home now?
No, because I need to find my book.
When I got home from school, Father was still at work, so I decided to look in the dustbin outside the house. But my book wasn't there. One possibility was that Father had put it in his van and driven up to the tip and put one of those big bins there. But I did not want this to be true because I would never see my book again, so I decided to look in the house. I started by looking in the kitchen, then in the dining room, then in the living room where I found the missing wheel for my Airfix model under the sofa, but not my book. So I decided to look upstairs. But I decided not to do any looking in my own room because I reasoned that Father wouldn't hide something from me in my own room unless he was being very clever and doing what's called double bluff, like in a real murder mystery novel. So I decided to only look in my room if I couldn't find it anywhere else. This means that the only room left to look in was Father's bedroom. I started by looking under the bed, where I found a comb and a Homer Simpson pattern tie, but not my book. Then I looked in the drawers, but my book wasn't there either. So I looked in the cupboard. In the bottom of the cupboard was a grey plastic toolbox for the tools of doing it yourself. Underneath the toolbox was a shoebox. When I opened the shoebox, I found my book. And that's when I saw the letters. They were addressed they'd never been opened before. It said,
I was looking through some old photos last night, which made me sad. And then I found a photo of you playing on the train set we bought for you a few Christmases ago. And that made me happy because it was one of the really good times we had together. Do you remember how we showed you how people went to the station, bought their ticket and then got on the train? You refused to go to bed at night because you were still playing with it. I liked remembering that a lot.
then I opened another one. This is what it said.
Dear Christopher, I said that I wanted to write to you to explain to you why I went away when I had the chance. Now I have lots of time and I'm sitting here on the sofa with the radio on and I'm going to try and explain myself. I wasn't a very good mother, Christopher. Maybe if things had been different. Maybe if you'd been different, then maybe I would have been better at it, but that's just not the way things turned out. I mean, I'm not like your father. Your father's a much more patient man. If things upset him, he doesn't let it show, he just gets on with it, but I'm not like that, and there's nothing I can do to change it. Do you remember? We was doing our Christmas shopping in town and I was talking to Mr. Land, an old school friend of mine, and you crouched down on the floor, you put your hands over your ears and you started screaming and you was in the way of everyone and I tried to move you but you wouldn't let me touch you, and then the manager came and asked me if everything was okay but I couldn't take it anymore and I was at the end of my tether and then I had to walk you all the way home again because I knew you wouldn't let me move you. And I remember that night I just cried and cried and cried, and your father was really nice about it at first and he told me that these things happen and that I'd be okay but I couldn't take it anymore, and in the end your father told me that I was being stupid and that I should pull myself together and I hit him, which I know was wrong, but I was so upset and we often had arguments like that and I ended up feeling so lonely.
And that's when I started spending lots of time with Roger.
And that's when I started spending lots of time with Roger. And I know you might not be able to understand any of this, but I wanted to tell you so that you knew.
We had a lot in common, and that's when we realised I loved
And he
her.
was really sad at first because he knew how important you were to me.
And you started to shout, and I got cross, and I threw food across the room, which I know I shouldn't have done.
And I remember seeing you and your father so happy together, and it was like you didn't need me at all.
And then I think I realised that you and your father were probably better off if I wasn't living in the house.
And I didn't know what to do.
So I decided to live with Roger. But it broke my heart. But I thought it was best for all of us if I went.
And when I rang, your father, he said I
He said I couldn't talk to you.
and I didn't know what to do.
He said I was being selfish and I was never to set foot inside the house again.
And so I haven't.
I wonder if you can understand any of this. I know it will be hard for you.
I used to have dreams where everything would get better. Do you remember how you used to tell me you wanted to be an astronaut? Well, I used to have dreams where you were an astronaut, and I saw you on TV and I thought, that's my son. Are you still doing maths? I hope you are. Did you get the present that me and Roger sent you from a shop in Camden Market? We knew you've always liked puzzles.
Roger tried to get the two pieces apart before we wrapped it up, but he couldn't do it. He said if we managed it, you were a genius.
Loads and loads of love.
Christopher? Christopher? What are these? These are... Shit. I'm sorry. I never meant for it to be like this. I only told you your mother... I only told you your mother was in hospital because I didn't know what else to say, and once I'd said it, I couldn't take it back, and it got out of control. Come on, let's get you cleaned up and out of those clothes and into bed. I'm gonna tell you something. I want you to know that you can trust me. Life's difficult, you know? It's hard telling the truth all the time, but I want you to know that I'm trying. Maybe this isn't the right time to be saying this, because I know you're not going to like it. But Christopher, I killed Wellington.
Father had murdered Wellington. That meant he could murder me. I had to get out of the house.
I had to get out of the
I had
house.
to get out of the house.
I had 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 to get out of the house. I had to get out of the house. I had to get out of the house. I had to get out of the house. I had to get out of the house.
451C, Chapter Road, London, NW2 5NG. 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 451C, Chapter Road, London, NW2 5NG.
451C. Chapter Road.
London, NW2 5NG.
Christopher, I want to ask you something. Mrs. Gascoigne has asked me to ask everybody if we'd like to make some kind of performance this year. Everybody could join in and play a part in it. I think it would be a good thing for everybody to join in and play a part in. I was wondering if you'd like to make a play out of your book.
No.
I think it could be really good fun, Christopher. I think it could be really good fun.
No, because it's my book and it's just for me.
I know that, Christopher, but I think people were interested in what would happen if you took bits out of it and started acting them out.
No, because I don't like acting. Because acting is pretending to be something you're not, so it's sort of like lying.
I know that, Christopher, but people find things which are kind of true and things which are made up. You like your Sherlock Holmes stories, don't you? And you know Sherlock Holmes isn't a real person. I'd help you if you were worried about that.
No!
Can I play a part of a policeman?
No, you're too young to play a policeman.
Three, five, five, eight.
3558.
3558.
3558.
3558.
3558. Where can I buy a map?
Map?
Where can I buy a map?
Map of where?
A map of here.
Where do you want to get to?
I need to get to the train station.
You can see it from here, it's right there.
No, I can't. And I need to find a cash point.
Behind that building that says signal point, to the left of the other one.
Do you mean that tall building with the stripy horizontal windows I can see poking out over the houses?
Yeah, that one.
How do I get there?
Gordon Bennett.
I knew that the train station was nearby, and I knew that I could find something that was nearby if I moved in a spiral. So I did that, and that's how I found the train station.
Customers seeking access to the car park, please report to reception area.
Great Western.
CCTV in operation.
Great Western.
LVP.
Great Western.
RB.
CCTV in operation.
You right, young man?
You're too young to play a policeman?
You're right, young man.
You're too young to play a policeman.
Are you alright?
No.
You're looking a bit worse for wear.
The lady in the cafe said she tried talking to you and you're in a complete trance. What's your name?
My name is Christopher Boone.
Right, and where do you live?
I live at number 36 Randolph Street.
Okay, what are you doing here?
I needed to find a quiet place and sit down and think.
What are you doing at the railway station?
I came to visit Mother.
Mother,
Yes, Mother.
when's your train?
I don't know, because I don't know when there's a train to London.
So you don't live with your mother?
No, but I'm going to.
Okay. Do you have a ticket?
No,
So how precisely were you planning to get to London?
I have a cash point card.
And that's your card.
No, it's Father's.
Father's?
Yes, Father's.
Okay.
He told me the number. It's 3558.
Right. Wouldn't you and I take a stroll to the cash machine, eh?
You mustn't touch me.
Touch you.
Yes.
Why the hell would I want to do that?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
You mustn't touch me, because I got caution from a policeman because he touched me and I hit him.
Yeah, all right. You're serious, aren't you?
Yes.
Right.
Please enter your personal number.
Well, you can lead the way.
Where to?
To the tickets office.
Please enter the amount £10, £20, £50 and £20.
How much does it cost to get a ticket to London?
Not much. Around 20 quid?
Please take your card.
Is that pounds?
Christ alive. Yes, it's pounds.
Where can I buy a ticket?
God, you are a price specimen, aren't you?
Where can I buy a ticket?
Right there. Now, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Yes, I'm going to visit Mother.
Has your mother got a phone number?
Yes.
Right, can I have it?
Yes, it's 020-887-8907.
Okay, and if you get into any trouble, you ring her as soon as you get into trouble. Okay.
I'd like to go to London, please.
If you don't mind,
I'd like to go to London, please.
single return.
What does single or return mean?
You want to go and you want to stay, or you want to come back?
I want to stay there when I get there,
For how long?
until I go to university.
Single. That'll be £17.
Where's the train to London?
Platform 1, 5 minutes.
Where's platform 1?
Through the underpass, up the stairs. You see the signs.
Underpass needs tunnels, sir. In your head, imagine a big red line. It starts at your feet and goes through the tunnel, but count the rhythm in your head, because that helps, doesn't it? Like when you're doing musical drumming. Left, right, left, right.
Left, right, left, right.
See the glass door? Go through the glass door. Watch that man there. See where he presses the button and the doors slide open? You do that. Press the button, step through the doors.
Is this the train to London?
Yeah!
I just caught you just in time. You've got your father at the police station. He's looking for you.
Yes, I know.
So why are you going to London?
Because I need to visit Mother.
I think your father might have something to say about that. Ah! All right, let's not get carried away here. I'm going to take you and me back to the police station. We can both have a chat about who's going where, all right?
Have you arrested Father?
Arrested him.
Yes,
What for?
for killing Wellington.
Yes, well, we can talk about that as well. Right now, young man, I think you've done enough adventuring for one day, don't you? Come on. All right! Now you listen here. You can either do what I say, or I'm going to have to make you... Jesus! Fucking Christ.
Why are you swearing?
Shut up.
Has the train
Shut up.
started moving? Has it started going?
Don't move. Get me. Rob. Yeah, it's Nigel. Yeah, I'm stuck on the bloody train. Yeah, can you... Yep, let me talk. Yeah, can I get a car? It stops at Dickert. Yep, cheers. Good bloody handful you are. Park yourself. Jesus. Again, Jesus, you've wet yourself. Go to the bloody toilet then.
But I'm on a train.
Oh, they have toilets.
Where is the toilet on the train?
There. Gotta be keeping an eye on you, you understand?
No.
Toilet.
Hello? Yes, Thomas? Yes, this is I. Yes, it's Marvin. I'm on the train right now. I'll be home very, very soon. Oh, yes. When I get home, I want a potato. A boiled potato, please. Yes, hard boiled. Lovely. Okay. No, not my egg, my potato. Yes. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, lovely. No, this boy has peed on the train. It's disgusting. There's urine everywhere. It's horrible. It really is. Outrageous. Okay, goodbye. Yes.
Oh my god, you scared the life out of me. I think there's someone out there looking at you.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, well, it's your look out.
Young man, have you touched my suitcase?
Yes.
Disgusting.
Come and have a look at this, Barry! They've got like a train out! Well, you have been drinking. Perhaps we should feed him some nuts! Bloody nut! Come on, shift it, you daft sod. I need more beers before I sober up.
I waited there for 9 more minutes, but no one else came past. I knew that the train had stopped, and I knew that the last stop on the train was London, so I knew I was there. I could see the policeman in the carriage next to me, looking for me. Not the policeman that was on the train before. Ugh! He was looking under the seats for me, but I decided I didn't like policemen so much anymore, so I decided to get off the train before he found me.
Left, right,
Paddington
left,
Bear.
right,
Station.
left,
Paddington
right,
Bear.
the cafe, left, right,
Left. Right. Paddington Station.
left,
Paddington
Left.
Bear.
Right,
Paddington Station.
left, right, left,
Paddington Bear.
right, left. Is this London?
Sure is,
Paddington
honey.
Bear.
Is this London?
Indeed it is.
How do I get to 451C, Chapter Road, London, NW2 5NG?
Where's that?
It's at 451C, Chapter Road, London, NW2 5NG. Or sometimes you can write it as 451C, Chapter Road, Willesden, London, NW2 5NG.
Take the tube to Willesden Junction or Willesden Green. It's got to be near there somewhere.
What sort of tube?
Are you actually for real?
Don't do this, Christopher.
Get away from me!
You can't do it.
Yes, I can!
No, you can't. Where's your red wine gone? See, it's disappearing again, isn't it? And where's your pen knife? Have you lost it?
No, it's in my pocket.
Where?
Here!
Oh. How are you going to get to Wilston Junction? You don't even know what an escalator is, do you?
Yes, I do. Look, it's like a moving staircase. It's kind of funny.
Stop laughing. Everybody's looking at you.
It's like something out of a sci-fi movie.
I'm worried about you.
No, you're not. You're lying. You killed Wellington.
Where are you going?
I'm going to watch the people. Look, they put their money in, they select where they want to go, and they get a ticket.
How are you going to do that? You don't have any money.
Yes, I do. I have your cash card.
You little shit. How are you going to get to Wilston Junction? You're in the wrong place.
I'll take the Bakerloo line. I'll go to Willesden Green.
Go to the left. The train will be very noisy.
I know.
It'll really scare you.
I know.
Count the trains. Get the rhythm right. Train coming. Train stopped. Train going. Silence. Train coming. Train stopped. Train going. Silence. Train coming. Train stopped. Train going. Silence.
Train coming. Train stopped. Train going. Silence. Train coming. Train stopped. Train going. Silence. Train coming. Train stopped. Train going. Silence. Train coming. Train stopped. Train going. Silence. How do I get to 451C, Chapter Road, London, NW2 5NG?
A to Z of London, 295. You gonna buy it or not?
I don't know.
Wow, you can keep your dirty fingers off it if you don't mind.
How do I get to 451C, Chapter Road, London, NW2 5NG?
Look, you can either buy the A to Z or you can op it. I'm not a walking encyclopedia.
Is this the A to Z?
No, it's a sodding crocodile.
Is this the A to Z?
Yes, it's the A to Z.
Can I buy it?
£2.95, but you give me the money first, not having you scarpering.
I don't care whether you thought it was funny or not.
Look, Julia, I'm sorry, okay?
Well, perhaps you should have thought about that before you made me look like a complete idiot.
You weren't in, so I waited for you.
Christopher? Christopher!
What the hell is going on?
I'm so sorry, Christopher. I forgot.
I suppose this means Ed's here.
He's hungry and needs some food and water.
Where's your father, Christopher?
I think he's in Swindon.
Thank God for that.
But how did you get here?
I came on the train.
Oh my God, Christopher, Why are you here on your own, Christopher? Christopher, you're soaking. Roger, don't just stand there.
Do you want to come in or are you going to stand out here all night?
I'm going to live with you because Father killed Wellington, which means that he could kill me, and I'm frightened of him.
Oh my God.
Go on, Christopher. You follow Roger. Are you okay, Christopher?
I'm very tired.
I know, love, but if you just let me get you inside, I'll get you a clean t-shirt and some runners. You're very brave.
I know.
You didn't write to me, Christopher.
I know.
Why didn't you write to me?
Because Father hid the letters from me, and he told me you were dead.
What do you want?
Let me see my son.
He doesn't want to see me.
Let me in the house.
This is my house.
Let me in
He does not
the
want
house.
to see you. Please
Now.
leave my house.
Let me
This
in
is
the
my
house.
house. Please leave. Leave right now.
You have no right to be
I
here.
have no right to be here. I have no right to be here. That's a joke. Me, I looked after him all these years. I cleaned his clothes. I went to school when he got into a fight. I took him to the doctor when he was ill. I worried myself sick every time he wandered off somewhere at the middle of the night. And you, what? You wrote him some fucking letters.
So you thought it was okay to tell him his mother was dead?
You think you are so clever, eh? Coming into my life, ruining everything. You don't think about anybody else but yourself. But yourself.